Hi all, it's Groan Zone time. Welcome back everyone. Everything you know returns this week aside from the game switch. With that being said, you've got 5-point countdown this week. I'm ready to rock and ready to roll, so here we go. Let's get straight on with the show. We're going to start with the 5-point countdown this week. So, number 5. I am made with sugar and salt, and I am edible. Let's just see if anyone puts the answer in the Discord group. I was going to say Facebook there. I meant Discord. Any answers coming? Some people are baffled by that. Okay, we'll move on to clue number 4. Someone said pancake there. That's wrong, I'm afraid. Number 4. You can have me on many different kinds of savoury food. Again, just those answers coming straight and true. Anybody? Right, someone's popped an answer in there. Okay. Number 3. I am sold under many varieties. Okay, next clue. Don't forget to shake me or I will not come out of the bottle. I think a few people have cottoned on to what it is. And last clue, number 1. I am popular on chips. Oh, someone's just keying a message there as we're going on the show. Just wait to see what to say there. Okay. Alright, so that's all the answers in. I'll come back to that at the end of the show. Now, we've done the game, so we're going to move on to my groans of the week. And you've got an extra one this week, a bonus groan. Here we go. Groan number 1. It's the woke culture. I mean, come on. What is it in this day and age where we feel like we have to tread on eggshells around some people? The kind of people who get mad at a TV show for some dumb reason. Just change the channel instead of going, I don't know the way he ties his shoes. Come on, change the channel. Ultra super offended generation and their wokeness is beyond me, and it's caused many shows to get cancelled through wokeness. Wake up and grow up, or go back to sleep. Yeah, that came out wrong. Stop being woke. Just think. Yeah. Groan 2. Portion sizes. So you pay £15 for fish and chips. You get excited for the meal. You're waiting for it to come. It arrives, and you have a fish the size of your little finger and 6 chips, which look like small peas on your plate. Now, I'm sorry, but if I pay that amount for a meal, I expect greatness, not to be cheated out of something that would have been far greater if I'd walked to a local takeaway rather than sit down in a restaurant and pay for something which would probably barely fill up a fly. Groan 3. The tax office. Why the hell don't the government listen to the rich and uber rich who actually are demanding to be taxed, yet seem to get away with not being taxed, even though they ask for it? The government increases things for all the rest of us, making it harder on the poor lower classes. Personally, I'd stop bonuses for higher ups or lessen their pay, aka managers of certain bank strains. Barclays. Those saying we are equal, no, far, far from it. And the extra groan, why in this sweet smeg do people wear shorts in the winter months and then complain they are cold? Look at the weather forecast, you know it's going to be freezing cold, you know how cold it is, you still step outside and then complain you're cold. Go out with pants on, you won't be cold, you complete gorm. Honestly. And now, we move on to the audience groan. Now that we've got mine out the way, yep, it's your turn, audience. This week's audience groan comes in via verbal from Hannah M. of Newcastle. And she groans, why can't people see both sides of an argument instead of arguing the toss, black or white? So, that's a good point, Hannah, a really good point. These are the kind of people who would argue over the amount of eggs in a box. Some would say there's only like 5. Oh no, there's 6. Oh no, there's 7. When the box clearly says 6. that would be quotes classed as a pointless argument, which are equally bad. It'd be like me arguing with someone over not getting paid for this show, yet I run it myself, so I don't get paid. So therefore there'd be no argument. I'd end up arguing with myself, which is a whole different kettle of fish. Agree to disagree and debate nicely, or not at all. Just have an open mind, not a closed one. Now, with that being said, if you'd like to contact the Groan Zone with feedback, suggestions, nominate your Zero of the Week, or vent your spleen out in the groans that really annoy yourselves, you can do so in a number of ways. You can hit up Facebook via the Groan Zone Podcast on Facebook groups. You can fly me a Facebook message directly via the messenger to Mystery E Groaner. Sorry, that's Mr. E Groaner, not Mystery Groaner. Mr. E Groaner. You can drop an email to the groanzonepod@gmail.com. Or lastly, you can hit up Discord, which is the Groan Zone. Let us now shuffle over to the Zero of the Week. Zero of the Week this week, honours go to Richard Madeley. For those who don't know who Richard Madeley is, he's probably one of the most boring men in the UK and England. He's done nothing right in his presenting phases or anything like that. He's rather rude and is ultimately quite stupid in my opinion. And recently, he bungled a Sam Smith interview. For those who know who Sam Smith is, or those who don't I should say, he's a singer and rather a good one. I'm not his biggest fan, but he's got some class tunes. And right there, I made a mistake. Because he doesn't like those pronouns. They would prefer they or them pronouns. So what I just did, I did the same mistake Mr. Madeley did, but I caught myself and corrected myself. He did not, and bungled the whole entire interview by going him, he, and everything else, not once using the pronouns which they wish to have. If someone says to you, these are the pronouns I wish to be called, you don't just throw it all out the window. You take it on board and you call them what they want. If I want to be called he, not by my given birth name, you'd call me he, or them, or they. Richard is an out-of-date pillock who's clueless and he stuffed it all up. Grats, Mr. Madeley, you've made it to my Zero of the Week pile. Congratulations. Now before I go, there's just enough time to give the 5-point countdown answer. You may like it, you may not like it. It's tomato ketchup. I see a few people got it there on I think 4 points. If you changed your mind when you first had it and picked another answer and it's not right, then I'm sorry, you got it wrong. But if you were in there at any point, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, if you got on 5, you got 5 points. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Depends on where you got it, those are the points you get. If you got it, congratulations. If you didn't, commiserations. In 2 weeks, the 5-point countdown will return. I hope you all enjoyed the show. We'll be back with you next week. I almost forgot. A friend of the show is doing a charity walk in a few weeks, and I think he would love it if any of those people who are able to would visit his Facebook page and sign up or inquire about the walk that he's doing for charity and step up with him for charity to raise money and awareness and everything else. You can find his details on the Groan Zone Facebook homepage via Facebook groups. Tell him Mystery Groaner sent you via the podcast show. Keep on growing, everyone. Stay safe out there. See ya. Bye.